Bit nervous that maybe I would be looked at differently. There does seem to be an intruder. Hey friends, so I just got back from the Homesteaders United Jamboree. Just amazing, but we're gonna see what came ready for harvest while we were gone, so let's take a look. Looks like we have quite a few tomatoes that got ready. Some black cherry tomatoes. These are in our buckets. This one is a Homestead. Look at this nice one. This might be one of the prettiest ones that we have gotten so far. This weather, blossom and rot again. I don't know if I can fix this or not. We have a green grape ready. It really stays about that color. So let's go into the main garden and see what we can find over there. We do have quite a few green beans. I can see here some of these Blue Lake pole beans. But I just want to talk to you a little bit while I kind of casually look for some of these beans about the Homesteaders United Jamboree. And one of the things I think that was probably most impactful is people like me, probably like you too, who just have these backyard gardens, but you know that you want this for a lifestyle. You know, sometimes even to the point where you feel like God has called you to this. You know that you want to be a part of this lifestyle, so you're doing what you can with what you want, but you're starting to begin to identify with being a homesteader. That's where I'm at. But to be honest, going to this conference, I was a little bit nervous that maybe I would be looked at differently, that I would be looked at as less than, and you know, there's all these tiers and stuff. But let me tell you something, that community was just so open and so accepting and meeting you where you are, encouraging, oh my gosh, so encouraging of everything. Amazing workshops there, and they were fantastic. But what was the most impactful, even more than the workshops themselves, was the fellowship, the encouragement, the camaraderie that you felt with these people. There were some butchering workshops there, and I decided that I wanted to be a part of the chicken butchering workshop. And this is not just a workshop where you were, you know, watching someone do it. You got in there and you got your hands dirty. And like from start to finish, from cutting, you know, culling the chicken to, you know, plucking and getting it ready for consumption. All of those steps. Well, you know, I am all in for this homesteading thing, and although things can be really, really difficult, I want to learn, I want to grow, so that as my homestead is growing, as I'm learning new things, you know, expanding things, I have the skills that I need. And so I decided to go hands-on with the chicken butchering course, and I cried, y'all. I cried. Not ugly cry, thankfully, but it was not an easy thing. But the way that it connects you with your food like never before, like something has to die for us to eat. If you're not a vegetarian, I mean, something has to die for us to eat. And to connect with that, I honestly think that everybody should do that. But so I felt a little bit like lightweight because I cried. But you know, when I came away from that workshop, I had so many homesteaders, so many that have these big huge farms, some raise meat for money and everything, and they said, "I'm proud of you, you did it." And I cried the first time too. I cried the second time. I still cry sometimes. and just the encouragement in these people that they want to see you succeed. And I didn't feel like I was a second rate. I felt like I belonged there, and I felt like I found my people. And my kids, they found their people too. And this is not to promote this specific event, because if it ever happens again, it won't probably be for another year or something. But to get into that community, and those of us that are backyard homesteaders that think that we don't belong, let me tell you something. There is a community of people out there that want to encourage you, that want to see you succeed, that want to teach you and help you along this journey. And we need people. We need people, not just through the camera. I mean, I love y'all. I want you to watch my videos. I want to connect with you. I want to see you comment. But you need people in real life. Hands-on, touch and feel people, to feel that connection, to get encouragement in person with people. Just such a phenomenal weekend. Let me harvest some more because I am slacking. I am just talking to you. Let's see what we can find. Looks like some of these beans, the couple days I was away, they have gotten away. Oh man, look at the size of that one. That one definitely got a little larger than planned. That's quite the noodle bean. Alright, so down here at the bush beans, see what we've got here. And the beans are starting to kind of be done for the season. Something else I really learned at the Homesteaders United Conference is it's not just me that's struggling. This is something we all need to learn. It's not just you. There were so many people who said, you know, last year I had a fantastic crop of tomatoes and this year it was just terrible. Last year I had a fantastic crop of cucumbers and this year it was really struggling. And folks, you are not alone. I am not alone. It made me feel so good that even these experienced farmers, experienced homesteaders were having some of the same struggles that I am. So when you think you're the only one out there, you're not. But of course, you know, there's always things we can improve, we can learn, we can grow better. I am super excited about getting into permaculture now. Let me tell you, if you do not follow Billy and Michelle Bond on Permapastures Farm, you need to do that. They were there at the conference and they are phenomenal teachers. And I'm so excited to get involved in that. And his composting class, let me tell you, worth its weight in gold. I am so excited to start composting the proper way, the way that I needed to be doing it all along. But we are going to work this. And as I go along working on that, I'm going to share that with you so that you can learn and see too. Let's collect a few more beans. I think we have a couple peppers too. That one's getting there. My peppers have been pretty small, but we'll still eat them. Speaking of things doing great last year and not great this year, introducing okra. I had a phenomenal okra harvest last year. I had enough to have okra at least twice a week. Abundance of okra, more okra than you could think to eat in that setting. Plus I was able to put some away. Now you remember we're small scale, so we're not able to preserve a ton, but I had twice a week fresh okra to eat and then put some away. And this year we have not gotten a single meal out of our okra. I've had one or two here and there. And last year it was our best crop ever. Best crop. I do see one here. One, but where's the rest? Y'all, keep planting, because you may think, man, I am terrible at planting okra. Maybe it's just a bad year for your okra. Maybe it's your compost. We're gonna work on that soon. Just want to give a shout out to our new friends, Jason and Kelly, for these incredible elderberry cuttings that have been rooted out. Really, really appreciate y'all's friendship. They are new friends we met at the Homesteaders United Jamboree. I'm pretty sure these tomatoes here in the raised beds in the fenced garden, I think they're about done. I might just want to go ahead and start thinking about pulling them out for the fall garden. I don't know, there's not a whole lot of life left in them. They are getting pretty rough. So let's check out these jalapenos. They're doing pretty well, but I think we're gonna wait to harvest. Let's see if we can get them a little bit larger. Looks like even the squash are starting to die back. I don't know. I think we might be getting a little bit of an early fall. We'll see. Y'all, I think I'm gonna have to end the harvest video here because it's starting to sprinkle, and although I won't melt, I don't want to damage this new camera. So, until next time, friends, blessings, bye.